Hello, guys, welcome. My name is Ihab. Welcome to this exciting journey into the world of Adobe Illustrator. As a beginner, you might feel overwhelmed by the software's vast capabilities, but fear not. This presentation is designed to guide you through the basics of Illustrator and help you create stunning designs in no time. So let's get started. Here, as you can see, this is what we will talk about in the whole session. What is Adobe Illustrator, first of all? Then, what is a vector? The 10 basics tools that we will see in using Illustrator. Getting started with Illustrator, we will make some designs to learn how to use the basics of Adobe Illustrator. And last but not least, the conclusion. So let's get started with the basic question. What is Adobe Illustrator? Adobe Illustrator is a vector graphics editor developed and marketed by Adobe Inc. It is widely used by graphic designers, artists, and illustrators to create high-quality digital artwork. Unlike raster graphics editor such as Adobe Photoshop, Illustrator use mathematical equations to create smooth, scalable designs that can be released without losing quality. This makes it an essential tools for creating logos, icons, typography, and other design elements that needs to be produced at different sizes. So with Adobe Illustrator, users can create artworks from scratch or import exciting image and modify them as a vector graphic. The software allows for precise control over anchor points, curves, and paths, enabling the creation of smooth lines and shapes. So, and now let's move on to our second and interesting question, which is what is a vector? In Adobe Illustrator, a vector refers to a type of graphic object that is created using mathematical equation, as we said in the question of Adobe Illustrator, instead of pixels. Vectors are made up of lines, curves, and shapes defined by their properties such as position, direction, and size. Unlike raster graphics, vector graphics are resolution independent, meaning they can be scaled up or down without any loss in quality. The scalability makes vectors ideal for creating logos, icons, illustrations, and other graphics that may need to be resized for various purposes. So, vector in Illustrator can be exported and used in other softwares or printed at various sizes without sacrificing image quality. They are the preferred format for creating graphics that require scalability and precision. And now let's move on to the most important part, the 10 basics tools that we need to know. First of all, the select tool. The select tool with the shortcut of V allows you to select and move objects. Second, drawing tool. The pen tool with the shortcut of P is used to create precise paths and shapes by placing anchor points and manipulating their handles. The third one, shape tools. Illustrator provides various shape tools such as the rectangle tools, uh, ellipse tool, polygon tool, and star tool allows you to quickly create predefined shapes. The fourth one, type tools. The type tools with the shortcut of T lets you to add and manipulate text in the artwork that you've done. The fifth one, paintbrush tools. The paintbrush tools with the shortcut of B enables you to create freehand strokes that resemble brush strokes. Illustrator offer several brush options, including calligraphic, scatter, and art brushes. Six, gradient tools. The gradient tool with the shortcut of G allows you to create and manipulate gradients, applying smooth color transitions to object and shapes. Seven, eraser and scissors tools. The eraser tools with the shortcut of Shift and E erases portions of paths of or objects. The scissors tool with the shortcut of C lets you to cut paths at a specific point. 8. Shapes builder tools with the shortcut of Shift and M allows you to combine and merge multiple shapes, creating complex shapes through intuitive interactions. 9. Transform tools. Illustrator offer various transformation tools such as the scale tool, rotate tool, reflex tool, and finally the shear tool. This is enabling you to modify and distort objects. And last but not least, the Pathfinder tools. The Pathfinder panel contain tools for combining, dividing, and manipulating shapes, allowing you to basically create complex shapes through Boolean operations. So welcome back, guys, and let's move on to the next step, which is we will open the program and try to make some stuffs, try to learn the basics that we saw in our presentation. Try to make a lot of stuff. So as you can see here in my screen, this is the program. When you open the program, actually it will appears to you this screen. So sorry, by the way, for the version of the Illustrator that I have is a Spanish version. So actually, when you go to the website and you'd like to download the program, you will found many Adobe Illustrator with many like languages. So download the version that you'd like to download it, and that's it. So to start our design and to start the program, actually we will go to new file. So when you click on the new file or new concept or whatever it appears to you, so it will appears to you this kind of screen. So actually, this kind of screen is the dimension of the workspace that you will work on it. So, for example, you can create the dimension that you like to create, just to put here the numbers, and to select for example, here you can select the colors, the color mode that you would like to have. For example, here the quality of the work, the work frame, and or you can go directly to the standard one, which is the A4. But keep in mind that this part is so important because uh, it's important to know what kind of dimension you would like to work on it. So actually, for me, I'm not all the time, but when I'd like to make logos or to make a concept of like a small concept, I use automatically the standard one, which is the A4, because I don't need to have like a specified dimension to make a concept. So let's start to with A4. And by the way, try to always select the color. For me, all the time I select color RGB because it gives you the real. It appeals to you. Or you can see the real color. So let's start. Let's take the A4. So as you can see, guys, this is our workspace that we will work on it. This is our workspace that we will work on it in the whole session. And as you can see here, this part is all the shortcut that we learned in the presentation, and basically all the basics. So when you for example, this one is the part of selection. When you draw something and you like to select something or select image or whatever you want, you can select by this one. And here, as you can see, this is the text. You can like do this, and you like to write any type of things you'd like to write. For example, Adobe Illustrator. And if when I'd like to basically customize this text, only you have to do is select. And as you can see here, all these parts is for the text. So as you can see here, you can choose the type of text. There is a lot of type of categories and type of text. There is a lot of stuff. For example, if I'd like to choose this one, and here, as you can see, it's the size of the text. Here, if you put it like symmetry, like to put it in the center, whatever you want. And if you'd like to change the color, as you can see here, this is the color part. You can just double click on it. You can put here the reference. If you do have like a specific color, you can put it, or if you want, you can choose whatever the color that you'd like to have. And as you can see here, it automatically changed. And you can move it and put it wherever you want. And if you'd like to put it in the center, you don't have to move it, and just put it in the center. As you can see here, you can put it in the center of the page, or in the center, and in the down of the down part of the workspace. So this is the type of for the text. And if you like to basically to draw something, usually I use this one, this pencil. And as you can see here, when you click on it and you'd like to make the concept of whatever concept if you like to have. And as you can see here, this is the part of the pencil. Here, as you can see, this is the size of the pencil. This is the form that you'd like the pencil have. And if you want here, the type of the writing, the type of the drawing, if you'd like to have like in the limit of the drawing, it's a little bit like shapy, you can put it. Or if you want, you can customize whatever pencil do you like to have, just just to customize it. And to or if you'd like to add a new one, you can add it. So we can remove this. And now, for example, for the part that would like to like erase something, you automatically use, as you can see here, the eraser. Just click on it. As you can see, always here is the size of the pencil you'd like to remove. When you just if you when you do this, it automatically erase this one. So uh we can select this just to remove it. So another important part, if you do have, for example, you'd like to make a conception of something, and you do have like the inspired image, and you'd like to put it in the Illustrator and try to customize it. So if you can go to File, and then put here. It's like, I think in the English version, it will appear to you like import. So just click on it, and automatically he will tell you to bring an image, whatever image you want. So we will choose this image, this example, and just click and do the size, and automatically it will appear to you like this. So for example, if I do have like this kind of image and I'd like to make a concept, the concept of this image, or I'd like, for example, this is my inspiring image, and I'd like to have like these shapes, and to customize it a little bit, to make my custom, to make like my conception real. So as you can see, to zoom in and to zoom out, just you do have you do you only have to press alt and scroll up or scroll down. If you scroll up and scroll down, it automatically move like this. It don't like zoom in and zoom out, but you have to push to put to push alt, scroll up, and scroll down. So that's, you can make like the zoom in and zoom out. And we can start, for example, with the lines, or we can, if you do have, for example, I work with a PC who with the screen touchable. So when I do have the screen touchable, usually I choose this. But if I'm working with a mouse, so if you want, you can choose this kind of line. Basically there is two types of line, as you can see here. This line, it's make it like this. You can rotate it, whatever. Sorry, it was like a white one. We can choose it like this to make it so. This is a straight line, but if you do have like curves, and I do like to make lines with the curves, so this one, it will not let me do this kind of stuff. So I do need to press this one for the curve stuff. So it will tell you to start with the first point. Tack, I'm started here, and then I'm like here, so it will give you a straight line. But if you do like to have it straight, you have to push shift to make a line vertical or horizontally. So if you do not push shift, it automatically makes a curve. So I'd like it to make it straight until here. So I push shift and I click here. And if I do like, if I needed to basically to make like a curve here, all I have to do is pressing here, and then to make the curve that I'd like to make, like for example this one, or at this one, and then another curve, for example here. And to to have, for example, this kind of the straight line, you do have, if you put it here and you put shift, it don't makes you a straight line. So only you have to do is just press the ultimate point that you make. Tack, you push it here, and then just you push it right back. Sorry, right back here. Tack, and automatically it will gives you a straight point. Let's zoom out. Tack, as you can see, you can make so basically this kind. And then after, if you when you do like made when you made the concept of your source of your inspiring, then you can tack remove it, and then it will appear to you here all the concept that you made. So we can like delete this. So what else? For example, this part is for making like forms. As you can see here, there is a lot of, when you do like make like double clicks, when you do make double clicks, or it depends of the Adobe Illustrator that you will work on it. If you make, there is a lot of, when there is a lot of Adobe Illustrator, when you do make double clicks, it will appear to you this menu. Or you have to do is to press the right part of the mouse, sorry. So if you do have a rectangle, eclipse, there is a lot of forms, for example this one, tac tac, as you can see. And when you choose like the eclipse, and you have to make, for example, a circle, as I said, you push shift. So when you push shift, it automatically makes a circle. So the shift and the alt and the Illustrator, there are so important. For example, alt, as you can see here, when I push alt and I select a object or a line or whatever I'd like to make a copy, just to push in, just to put the alt, and you already have selected this kind of circle, so you do have to push alt and then tack, automatically it will make a copy. You don't have to go to menu or make a or make a or you do have to go to a specific menu and copy that. No, it only have to do is select, press alt and then tack, it automatically makes a copy. So as you can see here, for example, for the colors, there is two types. There is this type and this kind of. This is for the interior part of the shape or the form or whatever you'd like to put a color. This is for the inside, the color of the inside. And if you do like you'd like to make a color for the line, the outline. So it will be this one. You choose the color. For example, I put like black one, tuck, and I press OK. It will automatically make the lineup here, as you can see here, the black one. So basically, guys, this was all the basics that you have to do you have to learn in the Adobe Illustrator. That are the basics, and to make like to make like circles, or to make forms, to make to how to draw with this kind of pencil, how to make forms, how to like to give the color of the shape or the form that you'd like to have. So, in conclusion, we have learned that Adobe Illustrator is an essential tool for any designer looking to create high quality vector graphics. Its powerful tools and features allows for limitless creativity and precision in design. So, in the whole session, we have explored the basics of getting started with Illustrator, including what a vector is and how to use the various tools available. We have also created our first design, and we have learned many stuffs and many basics, putting our newfound knowledge into practice. Remember, guys, mastering Illustrator takes time and practice. So don't be afraid to experiment and explore its capabilities with dedicating and persistence. You can become a skilled and confident designer. So, thank you for joining us on this journey. We hope you found this presentation informative and inspiring. Keep creating, and we look forward to seeing your amazing design. And hope to see you soon in our next session. Goodbye.